I want to ask you guys something. If you guys were to die today, what would you be remembered by? Like, what did you do yesterday? What did you do those past months, years that you feel is going to continue on through death? Okay, period. Um, I feel like in life it is important to, again, the way that I process things and the way I navigate through life is thinking about my future. So what I do today, it's gonna like impact my future. What I do tomorrow impacts my future. What I did yesterday, a week ago, years ago, it impacts my future. It's probably why I'm here where I am today. So that's how I live my life. It's like for some of you guys who like video games and stuff like that, you know, like those games like a Game of Thrones, like a Until Dawn type thing. It's like your actions will affect like the rest of the story. That's how I navigate through life. So when I'm living and just being me and doing what I do, I'm not just thinking about like how it's affecting me now. It's about how it's going to affect me and people in the future. It's all about your future. That's the thing. And that's what looking at the bigger picture looks like. Because if you look at the bigger picture, you realize it's not just about today, but it's about future reference. What you do now, it impacts tomorrow. If today, let's say you fucking hit someone in the head with a fucking shovel and you go home and you run away, and then you think you're all cool, and then what happens tomorrow is that the police are at your door. It's your actions today affect your tomorrow. That's why I feel like to get through life, it's like, again, I like to be remembered by who I would rather be remembered by who I am rather than what I have. Because what you have, it's like everyone, it's like money. It's like, oh, do I want to be remembered as, oh, just another guy with money? No, I don't. Like that just sounds basic. Do I want to be remembered? Oh yeah, Jamil, that's a guy with a Porsche, a Porsche 2025. Yeah, yeah, that guy. No, you see, those things are like minor things. Those are little things. Oh, Jamil, the guy who has a jet ski, who has his own boat, and he's 20. No, like those I don't. That's not enough for me. Like that's not fulfilling. Me, I feel like there's more to these little phrases there. I want to be remembered by like the seasons, by flowers, by poetry, by love letters, by things like this, bigger things, by stuff with meaning. And what I mean by seasons is like by the way seasons through, like a flower for example, a flower in summer will bloom, but then throughout winter time the flowers will die, but it'll keep its green leaves until summertime comes again, where it'll once again, yeah, well, where it will once again bloom. That's how I want to be seen. I want to be seen by poetry, the message, the metaphors, the bigger picture to things, the way you can, like, the way we view people so differently from others, the way we find such big words to describe feeling and people who like weren't the best but still meant something to us, the way we can right someone's wrongs, the way you speak in metaphors, and just the literature of things. Like this is things I want to be remembered by. I want to be remembered by the one who didn't submit to crowd control and who lived his life doing what he wanted to do in his own significant, unique way. That's what I want to be remembered by. That's why I do what I do. It's to just, again, it's not for now. All these videos on YouTube, inshallah, if I get bigger than where I am now, just like every fucking content creator, when you look back on their past and you go through their old videos, all that old stuff, it starts to resurface. There's nothing on YouTube that I regret doing. When I was crying on camera, I don't regret none of it. When I was feeling down and talking about it, I don't regret none of it, because at the end of the day, again, when I get bigger, there's going to be people who are going to look back and they're going to relate to topics like those. That's why I do what I do. It's to just show people that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay. In a world full of fake and freaking phony, yeah, I'm not going to be another one of those. I'm not going to be another sheep. I refuse to. I want to show you guys that being alone is fine. Not forcing yourself to be places that you don't belong, not forcing yourself to fit in is fine. And you can still shine regardless. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I'm a fallen star, but it's beautiful. It really freaking is. And that's why everything I do is for a reason. It really is for a reason. Money don't mean shit to me. Everybody has fucking money. I don't want to be known as just another person with money. I feel like there's more. I want to be known by my character, not my fucking status in the fucking hierarchy in the fucking economy. No, fuck that. I don't care about none of that. Of course, money helps because the world runs around. Money runs the world. Sorry, money runs the world. Of course, but at the end of the day, when I die, I would not be satisfying knowing that people only remember me for what I possess. I don't want to be known for my possessions. I don't. I want to be known for my character, for my emotional depth, for the things that I speak about, for the topics that I talk about on YouTube, for always for giving up, but not fully giving up and always pushing yourself more than you pushed yourself before. Just a fire that will never stop burning. And even through death, I want it to keep burning. I want to live on, is what it is. I want a legacy of poetry, a legacy of beauty. And again, it's not like it's hard sometimes. Even my poetry is like I'm working on it. I started like when I started my YouTube, when I was dealing what I was dealing with, I started posting shorts on poetry, and I knew my poems were ass, but I wanted to be criticized from someone else because I'm someone who likes to grow, so I wanted to hear like from someone else how they viewed my poetry, because the way I see it, I know it's not the best, so I want to see from someone else what I can improve on. So then I got some pointers from someone in my little comments, and then from there I started moving up, and right now I'm still working on my poetry. And the reason why I haven't been like uploading any poems is because, again, I'm practicing my craft. I don't want to just read poems out loud because that would make me just like everyone else. I want to showcase the poetry of which I speak of, is what I want to do. But it's about practicing your craft, and I'm doing what I'm doing throughout my day to work on getting there. And again, it takes time. But again, in life, it's not, stop just thinking about what's going on now. Think about what's going to go on in a month from now, a year from now, few more years from now. Like, it's important. It's important. Yeah, today matters, but tomorrow definitely fucking matters. Every day matters, is what it is. So it's like, really be mindful of what you do and the way that you live your life, whether it's good or bad. No matter what you believe in, if you believe in what's it called when you rebirth or whatever, if you believe like you don't believe in heaven and hell, you don't believe in none of that, at the end of the day, that should not take you away from being a good person. It should not. Just because you feel like there's no punishment for what you're doing in the end when you die, that just gives you the justification to do whatever you want and just wreak havoc everywhere. That's not okay. Respectfully, that's not okay. Find something to just make you be good, or like do it for yourself. Like, honestly, like, I promise you many more doors open up to someone who's doing good rather than someone who's doing bad. Okay, that's what I have to say for today. Don't like, guys, like, it's not all about what you have. You could fucking have everything. You could have a fucking million, fucking 100 fucking cars, 2 fucking jets, and at the end of the day, if you're a shit person, all those things that you possess does not take away from the fact that you're still a fucking shit person. All it is that changes that you're a shit person with fucking 100 cars and 2 jets, but you still fucking suck. Don't be that guy. Just because you put on a fucking suit doesn't make you any better than anyone. You still go home and fucking are being a fucking shitty person to fucking everybody. So no, you're not better than anybody just because you have a fucking suit on. That's my message for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.